morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching JanataTelevision and this is English Bulletin with me, Utsa Bhatrai. The top stories first. District presidents of Nepali Congress oppose party decision, demand the Central Committee to revoke its controversial decisions. Dioba Dahal meet over transitional justice bodies. The leaders discuss about peace process. Snowfall delights visitors in Sudur Paschim province. People from Tarai district as well as India flock to the hills. US lawmakers to vote against Trump. The move intends to curb the president's war powers. And Real Madrid's Bale and Benzema injured, the duo to miss a Spanish Super Cup. And now the news in detail. District presidents close to senior leader Ramchandra Paudel of main opposition party Nepali Congress have opposed the decision taken by the Central Committee meeting of the party. The district presidents gathered at the party headquarters in Sanipa yesterday to begin their meeting. The meeting has been collecting suggestions and recommendations from the districts on some controversial decisions made by the Central Committee meeting. The participants during the first day of the meeting yesterday were made aware about the recent disputes within the party and some vital suggestions were received, informed senior leader Ramchandra Paudel. The district presidents have suggested the party leaders to function within a system, set up institutional values and uphold the values of democracy. The participants opined that the party will fall into a dangerous trap if the Central Committee does not amend the haphazard decisions taken recently.
साथीहरुले एउटा राम्रो बाटो अनि नेपाली कांग्रेस विधिको बाटोमा हिँड्नु पर्छ संस्थागत रूपबाट पार्टी चाहिँ चल्नु पर्छ र पार्टीलाई चाहिँ नि अब चाहिँ यो हचुवाको भरमा चलाउने प्रवृत्तिले पार्टी संकटमा जान्छ पार्टीलाई आफ्नो विधान र नियममा रहेर पार्टीको अधिवेशन समयमा हुनुपर्छ
Leader Paudel stated his faction will chart a plan of action only after taking suggestions from all district presidents in today's meeting. Chairman of Nepal Communist Party Poush Dahal met with Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba at the latter's residence in Buranilkantha yesterday. The meeting was focused on appointment of chiefs at the transitional justice bodies, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and the Commission of Investigation of Enforced Disappearance Persons, which are without the chiefs after the terms of outgoing chiefs expired last year. Chairman Dahal and Deuba agreed to appoint chiefs at the commission without any delay to complete the peace accord. Meanwhile, President Deuba has also requested Chairman Poush Dahal to withdraw the controversial bills such as the Media Council bill presented by the government to the parliament. The recent snowfall has affected daily life in Sudur Paschim province but has also delighted tourists. International and domestic tourists have been flocking to Dadaldhura to play in the snow. Areas like district headquarters, Sahukharka, Melakharka and Hagulte have been covered with snow since last week. This has increased the number of visitors to the areas. Mostly people from the Tarai districts of the far western province including Kailali and Kanchanpur as well as tourists from India have been visiting the district for enjoying the snow. The locals informed that around 300 to 400 people visit the area daily with their families to play with the snow. This is the second time the hills of Sudur Paschim province witnessed a snowfall this season. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. Saptari police have arrested 7 fugitives in a single day after launching an operation to minimize crime in the district. The District Police Office Rajbiraj yesterday arrested 17 fugitives who were on the run after being convicted by the court in various crimes. Those arrested have been found guilty from minor offences like brawl to major crimes including murder. Some of the arrested have been convicted in fraud scams as well. Although the Act relating to children 2018 has been introduced in the country guaranteeing the rights of the children, the government is yet to introduce any rules to implement the Act. Making public the report of situation of child rights in Nepal 2019, Chairman of National Human Rights Commission Anubraj Sharma said that although the Children's Act has been introduced, its implementation has been challenging. A re-evaluation is a must to recognize the actual problems faced by children, stated Sharma.
उद्देश्य अत्यधिक राम्रो छ आइडियलिस्टिक गभर्मेन्ट बन्न खोजेको छ तर कार्यान्वयनको पक्ष चाहिँ अत्यन्त ढिलो छ अत्यन्त कार्यान्वयन नै छैन कस्तो पनि अवस्था देखिन्छ भन्दाखेरि तपाईँहरू सबैलाई थाहा छ त्यो फन्डामेन्टल राइट भने जुन दिन फन्डामेन्टल राइटको घोषणा हुन्छ त्यो दिनदेखि कार्यान्वयन हुन्छ तर 3 वर्षभित्र ऐन बनाएर ऐन पनि आयो ठ्याक्क 3 वर्ष नागेको दिन ऐन आयो 16वटा ऐन त एकै दिन आयो अनि त्यो ऐन फेरि भित्र हेर्दै जाँदा त टोकियो बमो चाहिँ भनेको
Mohan Ansari, a member of the commission, quoted data from South Asian nations such as Nepal, Bhutan and Bangladesh that revealed more than 26% children below the age of 18 have fallen victim to one or other form of violence. In context of Nepal, although the Act addresses the urgent issues of children, failure to draft the rules have created difficulties in enforcing different provisions of the Act. Child marriage, sexual abuse and molestation, child labour and other crimes relating to children are some of the major problems in Nepal. Recently, children have fallen victim to cybercrimes due to easy access to technology such as internet and mobile phones. The Commission informed that sufficient preparations have not been made to protect children from such crimes. Children have also fallen victim to sexual abuses in various foster homes, the Commission added.
कसरी हुन्छ बालबालिकाहरूलाई आइटी फ्रेन्डली बनाउँदै साइबर जोखिमबाट न्यूनीकरणतर्फ अगाडि बढ्ने त्यो पहल चाहिँ अलिक कमजोर पहल छ.
Street children have been hit hard the most despite different programs being introduced for their betterment. And now the news from economic front. The rising tensions in the Gulf due to Iran-US standoff has resulted in the rise in the price of gold. The price of gold in Nepal has reached a record high. Gold was traded for Rs 76,000 per 11.6 grams yesterday. This is the maximum price of gold ever recorded in Nepal. On Sunday, the price of gold was Rs 75,500. The price of silver has also increased to Rs 920 per 11.6 grams, according to Nepal Gold and Silver Dealers Association. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back, and now the international news. US lawmakers will vote in coming days on a war powers resolution aimed at putting a check on President Donald Trump's military actions after he ordered the killing of top Iranian general. According to AFP, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced the plan to introduce and vote on the resolution to limit the president's military actions regarding Iran. In a letter to her colleagues, Pelosi said the measure reasserts Congress's long-established oversight responsibilities by mandating that if no further congressional action is taken, the administration's military hostilities with regard to Iran ceases within 30 days. Trump last week ordered the shock killing of Qasem Soleimani, the head of Iran's elite Quds force and one of the country's most influential leaders, who was killed on Friday in a U.S. drone strike in Baghdad. Pelosi said the move put U.S. troops and civilians in danger by risking a serious escalation of tensions with Iran. Democrats have complained that Trump took the action without first consulting with the so-called gang of 8 top lawmakers in Congress, including Pelosi, and have insisted that only Congress can declare war. As member of Congress, our first responsibility is to keep the American people safe, Pelosi said in her letter. At least 14 people were killed and 40 others injured after a bus crashed into parked cars in the south of Peru, police said on Monday. The accident happened early Monday on the main coastal highway used by many tour bus companies and linking the capital Lima with Arequipa in the south. Police and firefighters took the injured to hospitals in Arequipa and Nazca, two cities that attract large numbers of tourists. The bus had left Lima and was heading to Arequipa, a journey of around 16 hours. Deadly traffic accidents are frequent in Peru, particularly during the rainy season at this time of year, but also due to poor road surfaces, insufficient signals and a lack of control by authorities. In 2019, 1,123 people died in traffic accidents in Peru, the Interior Ministry said. You're watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Karim Benzema and Gareth Bale will miss the Spanish Super Cup after Real Madrid announced yesterday that both players were out with fitness problems. According to AFP, Benzema has a hamstring injury while Bale has been diagnosed with an infection in the upper respiratory tract. The duo will not travel to Saudi Arabia, where Madrid faces Valencia in the semi-finals of a revised 4-team tournament on Wednesday. The winner will face either Barcelona or Atletico Madrid in the final in Jeddah on Sunday. Real coach Zinedine Zidane said on Friday that he will also be without Eden Hazard, as the Belgian has failed to recover from an ankle fracture. The decision in November to hold a 4-team Super Cup in Saudi Arabia in the European winter for the next 3 years caused controversy. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. District presidents of Nepali Congress oppose party decision, demand the Central Committee to revoke its controversial decisions. Dioba Dahal meet over transitional justice bodies. The leaders discuss about peace process. Snowfall delights visitors in Sudur Pashchim province. People from Tarai districts as well as India flock to the hills. US lawmakers to vote against Trump. The move intends to curb the president's war powers. And Real Madrid's Bale and Benzema injured, the duo to miss a Spanish Super Cup. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.